that aloha energy is like hello, but it's also like get the fuck out. Like, and so that's the whole. And by the way, their whole economy is set up so that you have the greatest time you've ever had, so that you tell your friends. It's amazing. It's amazing. Shaved ice, there's nothing better to put in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so I bet if you put condensed milk on a dick, I'd love sucking dick. So.
How nice is Hawaii?
Oh, it's the best place in the world.
God.
You know what I did? I'll tell you, I don't really share this with a lot of people because it does sound a little I don't know,
braggadocio, you think?
No, not at all. Not at all. It sounds,
I even feel bad saying I go to Hawaii.
Oh, I feel bad that people have never been to Hawaii. I actually said to my wife, we stayed at Turtle Bay. It was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm bummed. I have experience. I've had a lot of great experiences in life. One of my favorite experiences is taking my daughters to Hawaii, taking them into the ocean, letting them get snorkels and go a little deeper than they're comfortable, watching them get scared, and as their dad taking care of them. I love Hawaii. It's the greatest place on the planet. It's set up. That aloha energy is like hello, but it's also like get the fuck out. Like, and so that's the whole. And by the way, their whole economy is set up so that you have the greatest time you've ever had, so that you tell your friends. It's amazing. It's amazing. Shaved ice, there's nothing better to put in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so I bet if you put condensed milk on a dick, I'd love sucking dick. So, and you iced it up. You have to get a cold dick. And then so that.
Yeah.
Milk,
I ain't sucking no warm dick. That is.
It's either hot dick or cold dick, but lukewarm.
No.
So I set a goal. It doesn't sound braggadocious. What I'm saying is it's very vulnerable.
Okay.
So I was 265. No, maybe I've said this. I don't know if I've said it.
Did you feel fat at that weight?
No.
I love that.
I didn't even notice I was fat. I'd catch a picture and I'd be like, whoa. Or like I had a hard time. We had a new couch and I had a hard time like getting up. Like it would just like this would be like, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It was like a big brother sitting on your chest going, fuck off. And so, I've wanted to surf.
Yeah.
I've wanted to surf. I surfed as a little bit as a kid, but like as an adult, I thought this would be a cool thing to be able to do. To be able to get a surfboard, go to the beach, and burn, and for 2 hours, just burn like 1,000 calories of fun.
Yeah.
Paddling and just, it would be fun. And I was like, and to glide on the wave, I've only done it a few times, but that feeling of gliding on top of the ocean with just the ocean pushing, it's a lot like riding.
a horseback.
Yeah. So I set it 265. We tried a couple times to get surf lessons, and I couldn't physically get from laying on my stomach to on my feet in enough time that I needed to get up on the board. And so I made a goal. When we took time off, I said, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose enough weight so that I can go to Hawaii. So I booked the trip to Hawaii for me, my daughter, my assistant, my cameraman, and my sister. Those two, because we were all flying, we had to go straight to tour. So I booked a trip for all 5 of us at Turtle Bay. I went to Turtle Bay because Jamie O'Brien has a surf school. I follow Jamie O'Brien on YouTube. I know the guy's legit. I know that he makes surfing fun. And I kind of knew, and I hit up like a couple guys, like Nathan Florence, and I was like, yeah, that surf school is pretty good. Yeah, it's good break. It's easy break. And those guys are fucking awesome. You're going to have a blast.
Wow.
So I didn't hit up Jamie. I didn't tell him like, yo, I'm coming to your surf school. I wanted to pay for it because I wanted to do it.
Right.
Like, I wanted to pay for it so that I could do it so that if I needed more time, I didn't feel rushed. So I bought surf school set lessons on the first 2 days we were there for 2 hours for me, my sister, my daughter, my cameraman, and my assistant. No cameras, just all we're going to do is learn how to surf. And for 2 months, every day, I did a few exercises. I did this Rev balance board to try to work on my balance. But more importantly, I would do planks for a minute and I would do pop-ups, like burpee pop-ups.
Yeah.
To try to get to the place where I could get my fat fucking piece of shit body off the ground. Like just literally, I would every morning just do like 10 pop-ups and just try to get up.
Well, getting your knees up to your stomach, that's the tough. That's
the tough part.
Yeah.
And I had to lose weight to get to that level.
Got that carriage on you.
Yeah. And so I got down to 245, which is 20
very
pounds,
nice.
20 pounds less.
Very nice.
And I'm in really good shape right now, but it was 2 weeks ago. So I was in really good shape going in. I hadn't drank in like 12 days or something, but not for any reason, just because I went to Mark Norman's bachelor party and I was like, I need a fucking break. And so I went into Hawaii, and that first day first wave they pushed me into, I fucking bust ass. And then I sat in the water and I went, this is not going to be my trip.
Yeah.
I was like, as like a little boy in a fucking 49-year-old man's body, I said, let's focus. Let's take our time. We're going to get this. So I went back. My surf instructor, I fuck his name up. It's Ikai. No, it's Ikai
maybe.
Ikaika is how you say it. Ikaika. It's Ikaika. He said, hey, man, take your time.
Ikaika. This is German, isn't it?
No, it's very Hawaiian.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You were thinking IKEA.
I don't know what I was thinking.
That's Swedish.
Oh, yeah.
And so he goes, hey, man, arch for a little bit longer and take your time. So he pushes me into a big wave, and I arch, and I take a breath. I'm moving now. And then I just very slowly get up to my knees, slide my feet around, stood up, and I was fucking surfing. And I'm telling you, I've had very few like moments of like accomplishment. And it sounds crazy to say because I feel like I've done a lot, but like where you go, hey man, I fucking busted my ass in the gym for 2 months. I did the work so that I could do this, and I'm doing it. And I fucking surfed that wave all the way to that next buoy, and I turn around and my daughter's cheering for me, my sister's cheering for me. Kaika is like, that's right, you did it. And I surfed for 2 days, 4 hours. The waves got shitty after that, but 4 hours I had of just being in the water surfing, and I loved it so much. Now, granted, if I want to go surfing in LA, I need a Kaika to come out here and push me into waves and coach me and be like, arch, on your knees, front foot, back foot, bend down, you're fucking, go, god damn it. Like I need him, like I'm not that good, but I had a fucking blast, and it was something I wanted to do. I wanted to do it. It's like, wait, Rogan, you watch him take up these hobbies. He sucked at archery when he started, I'm sure, but he was like, I want to be an archer. So you need that moment of vulnerability. I'm not saying I'm gonna be a surfer, but like you need that moment of vulnerability.
Right, where you're saying I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You need to crawl, and it's so when you're at a place in your life where you don't need to crawl a lot, you go, I could just go do the road. I'll do this. I'll do podcasts. I'll go ride a bike. I'll go to the gym. I don't need to crawl in front of people. It's embarrassing too, being fat in the water, having a guy 20 years younger than you be
people
like
looking at you.
Like, so
big animals coming by and hey, buddy.
Yeah. And so I went surfing in Hawaii. It was fucking awesome.
Fuck.
It was really great.